Hello everyone! Kumusta po kayo? Alan here and welcome back to Gaijin World. Ito na po ang final part ng ating Honmen practice test series. In this video, we will do a deep dive into the last set of questions from 81 to 94, focusing on critical safety principles, motorcycle handling, and road markings. As always, I'll read the questions in English and provide detailed examples and explanations in Tagalog para 100% ready na tayo. Let's finish strong. Okay, let's go. Question number 81. On curves in mountain roads or similar, it is necessary while driving to anticipate that oncoming vehicles may cross the center line. Is this true or false? Ang sagot po dito ay totoo. This is a very important defensive driving mindset. Yosoku unten po ang tawag dito, or predictive driving, lalo na sa mga masisikip na provincial at mountain roads dito sa Japan. You should always assume that the oncoming car might cut the corner. Minsan, yung mga malalaking truck or bus, kailangan talaga nilang kumain ng espasyo sa kabilang lane para makaliko. By anticipating this, you can prepare. Always slow down significantly before entering a blind curve and keep your vehicle as far to the left of your lane as safely possible. This gives both you and the other driver more room for error. Question number 82. If a traffic accident occurs, the driver should move the vehicle to a safe place out of the way and turn off the engine to prevent interference with other traffic so that no follow-on accidents occur. True or false? This is true. Your first responsibility after checking if everyone is okay is to prevent a second accident. Kung ang sasakyan nyo ay nasa gitna ng daan, it's a major hazard. If your vehicle can still move, ilipat po agad ito sa shoulder ng kalsada or a safe spot. Turn on your hazard lights immediately and then turn off the engine to minimize the risk of a fire. Pagkatapos niyan, set up your warning triangle a safe distance behind your car to alert oncoming traffic. Preventing a pileup is a critical part of accident response in Question number 83. If vehicles are traveling in a group, they must not engage in behavior that presents a danger to others or disturbs them, such as zigzagging or cutting off other vehicles. True or false? Ang tamang sagot po ay totoo. Kahit na magkakasama kayo sa isang convoy or group ride with friends, the rules of the road still apply to each driver individually. Bawal po ang mga dangerous maneuvers like zigzagging between lanes, hashiriya style, aggressive tailgating, or cutting each other off. This kind of driving is considered busu or reckless driving and is strictly prohibited. Not only is it dangerous for your group, but it also intimidates and endangers other road users who are not part of your convoy. Here is question number 84. There is no difference between points to note when riding double on a large-size motorcycle, regular motorcycle, or when riding single. True or false? This is false. Malaki po at napaka-importante ang pagkakaiba. When you have a passenger riding double or futari nori, the motorcycle's dynamics completely change. The added weight shifts the center of gravity, making it feel heavier and less responsive. This significantly affects your balance, especially at low speeds. Your acceleration will be slower, and most importantly, your braking distance will be much longer. Mas mahaba po ang kailangan yung distance para huminto. You also need to coordinate your movements. A passenger who leans the wrong way in a turn can be very dangerous. Question number 85. Operating a two-wheeled vehicle requires the skills of maintaining stability with one's body while driving and not losing stability when stopping, which differ from the skills required for driving four-wheeled vehicles. True or false? The correct answer is true. Obvious naman po ito, but it's a fundamental concept. Unlike a car that stands on its own, a motorcycle is inherently unstable and requires constant input from the rider's body to stay balanced. Kailangan nyo pong gamitin ang inyong katawan at counter-steering to lean into curves. Pagdating sa paghinto, you need to use both feet to maintain balance. It's an active physical skill, a completely different discipline from just turning a steering wheel in a car. Moving on to question number 86. While driving on snow-covered roads, etc., a vehicle may slip or slide even when it is equipped with tire chains or snow tires. So it should maintain a sufficient vehicle distance, reduce its speed, and absolutely avoid sudden braking or swerving. True or false? Ang sagot po ay totoo. Napaka-importante nito especially for those living in the northern parts of Japan. Winter tires, sutadore sutaya, and chains help a lot, but they do not make your car invincible on snow and ice. Sudden actions are the enemy. Biglaan at malakas na pagpreno, sudden braking can lock your wheels and cause a skid. Biglaang pag-swerve, sudden steering can cause you to spin out. Kaya yung gentle driving ang susi. Gentle acceleration, gentle braking, and gentle steering. Doblehin o triplehin din ang inyong following distance.
Question number 87. A driver approaching a pedestrian crossing where another vehicle is stopped immediately before it may slow down and proceed if he or she does not see any pedestrians attempting to cross. True or false?
This is false. Ito po ay isang napaka-importanting rule na madalas ma-violate at sanhi ng malalang aksidente. The rule is absolute. Kung may sasakyan na nakahinto sa pedestrian lane, you are required to stop completely beside it, not just slow down. Ang dahilan po ay baka may pedestrian, lalo na isang bata, na tumatawid na hindi nyo nakikita dahil natatakpan ng nakahintong sasakyan. This is called a hidden pedestrian scenario. You must only proceed when you are absolutely sure that the entire crossing is clear. Question number 88. Vehicles that cannot reach a speed of 50 kilometers per hour or higher because of their construction or performance should not use national expressways. True or false? The answer is true. Most expressways in Japan, Kosokudoro, have a minimum speed limit, which is typically 50 kilometers per hour. This is to ensure a safe flow of traffic. Kung yung sasakyan nyo, by design, ay hindi kayang umabot ng 50 kilometro bawat oras, like small scooters under 125 cubic centimeters, minicars designed for short distances, or some agricultural vehicles, bawal po silang pumasok sa expressway. It's extremely dangerous for them and for the other faster vehicles that would have to brake suddenly. Okay, question number 89. The correct driving posture for riders of two-wheeled vehicles is with knees apart and toes pointed out. True or false? This is false. Baliktad po. The correct and safest posture is to grip the fuel tank with your knees. Knee grip po ang tawag dito. This locks your lower body to the motorcycle, making you and the bike move as one unit. This greatly improves stability and control, especially during braking and cornering. Your toes should be pointing forward, resting on the balls of your feet on the foot pegs, ready to use the controls, not pointing outwards where they could get caught on something. Question number 90. Steel plates used in a construction site or similar become extremely slippery when wet, so drivers should sufficiently reduce speed before proceeding to avoid the necessity for sudden braking. True or false? The correct answer is true. Yung mga bakal na plates sa mga construction sites ay sobrang dulas kapag nabasa. The friction is almost zero, parang yelo po. Your tires will have very little grip, kaya dapat anticipate this hazard. Mag-slow down na kayo ng husto bago pa man umapak sa plate. Try to cross it in a straight line and avoid any sudden braking, accelerating, or turning while your tires are on the plate itself, as this will almost certainly cause a skid.
Let's move to question number 91. Drivers must not only think of their own convenience but must not disturb people living alongside the road by making unnecessary noise. True or false?
The answer is true. This is about being a considerate driver and having omoyari or consideration for others. Bawal po yung sobrang pag-rev ng engine, pagpapatugtog ng malakas na music with the windows down, or excessive honking, lalo na sa gabi or early in the morning in residential areas. It's part of being a responsible member of the community and respecting the peace of others. Question number 92. To apply the brakes when riding a two-wheeled vehicle, it is best to maintain the vehicle body perpendicular to the road, prevent the steering wheel from turning, and apply the brakes to the front and rear wheels simultaneously while engaging in engine braking. True or false? This is true. This describes the textbook technique for safe and effective braking on a motorcycle. Let's break it down. Keep the bike straight up, perpendicular, because braking while leaning can cause the tires to slip. Use both front and rear brakes smoothly at the same time. About 70% front, 30% rear is a good rule of thumb. And also use engine braking by downshifting. This combination provides the most stable and effective stopping power, preventing skids and flips. Okay, question number 93. Where there is a signboard that has a blue arrow pointing to the left on a white background at the left edge of a road or on a traffic signal, vehicles may turn left while watching out for surrounding traffic such as pedestrians, even if the signal ahead is red or yellow. True or false? This is true. This blue arrow sign is a permissive sign. It indicates left turn is permitted at all times. It's often found at T-intersections. So kahit naka-red light po yung main signal, pwede kayong mag-turn left. However, this is not a green light. You must treat it like a yield sign. You have to proceed with extreme caution and you must give way to all other traffic coming from other directions and, most importantly, any pedestrians crossing the street you are entering. And our final question, question number 94. The pavement marking shown in the figure designates that vehicles on the street have the right of way and that vehicles at the upcoming intersection must yield to them. True or false? The answer is false. Yung marking na yan, which is an inverted triangle painted on the road, means yield. It indicates that you are on the non-priority road and that you are approaching an intersection where the cross traffic does not stop. It means you must yield to traffic on the intersecting road ahead. Yung kalsada na tatawirin ninyo ang may Yusendoro or priority road. In short, this sign means they go first, you go second.
And that's it. We have completed all 94 questions from this practice test set. Congratulations sa inyong lahat for making it this far. I hope this whole in-depth series has helped you understand not just the what, but the why behind the rules of the road here in Japan. Review the questions you got wrong, and remember, the goal is not just to pass the test, but to become a safe, confident, and responsible driver. If you have any last-minute questions, please leave them in the comments below. Good luck with your exam. Kayang-kaya niyo yan. Don't forget to like this video if the series helped you and subscribe to Gaijin World for more content about life in Japan.
Salamat sa pagsama ninyo sa review na ito. Ingat po tayong lahat. See you in the next video.